Hey YouTube, it's the Infinite Draw here, and today I'm going to talk about card sleeves, Yu-Gi-Oh card sleeves, which is the best card sleeve to use, what are they good for. So the first one I'm going to show is this one here. It's not really a card sleeve you'd use for making a deck. It's clear, it's pretty thick actually, but it's not really good for a deck. Like I said, all you would use it for is like a monster binder. You would put the card in there, probably maybe for double sleeving. Put the card in there, put it in your binder. That's all it's really good for. I'm not gonna rate it because I don't really consider it like a usable sleeve. Next we have the really bad tin sleeves. They're super thin. If you put your fingers in like this and like you push, it'll tear apart. The cards feel really loose when you put them in there. Like hold it upside down, just slides right out. Provides basically no protection. The only thing they're good for is if you want to double sleeve again for a monster binder, you'll put your card in here upside down, then put another sleeve, and then put it in your binder. It'll prevent the dust from getting in your cards. So that's all it's really good for. I give this a 3 out of 10. It's pretty garbage. Next, I have the big-sized Ultra Pro, the blue, black, and then the one with the picture on it. These are not really Yu-Gi-Oh sized. They're more for Pokemon or Naruto cards or whatever. But these are what you would use to double sleeve. So you would put your card in, say, like the tin ones upside down like this, and then put these in there like that. I'm trying to do it really fast, so not being careful. But yeah, and then dust wouldn't get in from the top. So that's all they're really good for. You shouldn't really use these for decks. So you shouldn't really use these for like a deck or anything, but they're really good for double sleeving. If you do use them for a deck because you have no other choice, they have a matte back, so they're pretty easy to shuffle. Yeah. And the colors, sometimes colors for different sleeves, colors make a difference, but for Ultra Pro, they're all matte. They don't make any difference. They're all the same texture. I'm not going to rate these because, like I said, these are really good for double sleeving, but I will rate the Ultra Pro Yu-Gi-Oh size sleeves. These are really durable. They'll last you a really long time, but the problem is they get scuffed really easily and they're noticeable, and I've only had this for like a week and you can already see like there's dents starting to form. If you're going to choose Ultra Pro, probably the yellow ones are the best ones to choose because they last the longest. And yeah, so Ultra Pro sleeves, I give them a 7 out of 10. They're pretty good. They fit the cards fairly nicely. They're pretty good at like protecting your cards. It's a little bit too much space on the top here, but other than that, they're fairly decent. So 7 out of 10 for these. Next is Max sleeves. These are super thick. Not good for making decks at all, I don't think. They're too thick. They're really good at protecting your cards. So they're good for like putting them in a monster binder or something. They hold your cards pretty well, they're sized pretty well. But not good for decks, because when you have a whole like fit 40 of these cards, your deck will be like that thick. So really good for protection, not very good for actual use. Next, I give these like a 6 out of 10. Next is the Konami, the original Konami Yu-Gi-Oh sleeves. These are really good sleeves. I've had these sleeves for the longest time, and they're very durable. They're thick enough to protect your cards, but not too thick. Problem is the corners bend when you shuffle, but other than that, they're pretty good. They They fit the cards really nicely as well. So these are really good sleeves. I'd give these 8 out of 10. They're really hard to find now, but if you can find them, they're really good sleeves. One of my favorite sleeves are the new Konami sleeves, the one with the card back design. These are really cool. They're very thick, or like they're thick enough to protect your cards, but not too thick like the Max ones where you can't use them. They fit the cards really well. See, perfect from every side. And one of the only downsides is that you get a little bit scuffed, but it's not too noticeable. So this is a 9 out of 10. One of the best sleeves right now, in my opinion. I really like the design. That's probably one reason I really like it. And then finally, I have some KMC white sleeves. I don't have any player's choice, but they're pretty similar. KMC is probably the best sleeve you can get, along with probably this one here. It's thinner than this one here, but it's really good at protecting your cards. They fit your cards perfect. Absolutely perfect on every side. Completely even. And the only problem is they're a little bit slippery. So I would give these KMC sleeves and Player's Choice, because they're fairly similar, a 9 out of 10 as well. If you have a choice, probably go pick up either the Konami ones or the KMC ones / Player's Choice. Both of them are good options. These ones shuffle better, but they're also really slippery, so you need to be careful. These ones shuffle not as well, but they're a little bit thicker, and they protect your cards a little bit more. So it's really down to you, how you prefer it. Both of these, really good sleeves. So, thanks for watching, YouTube. This was The Infinite Draw. Rate, comment, subscribe. Later.